Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Brian Oberst with the Devotional of the Week. Uh, Again, I'd like to apologize for not having one uh, last week. Just didn't work out that I was able to get it together quick enough, so I decided to take the week off. So hopefully that didn't disappoint you and you guys were able to maybe get some inspiration from some of my other devotionals or from somewhere else. And I just want to apologize. We want to get right at it today. We want to talk about patience. It is one of the things that a lot of us, maybe even all of us, struggle with is patience. We have a problem controlling our patience, finding patience, or even having patience in so many things in our lives. And I want to kind of touch on 3 points about patience. Uh, First one will be suffering in patience. Second one will be running in patience. And the third one will be being still before the Lord. The main text comes from, well, there'll be several scriptures, but the first one, and pretty much the main focus of the first point, suffering and patience, comes from James 5:7-11, where it talks about the farmers must wait patiently. They are not patient with their crops. They will not grow right. If a farmer rushes his crops, they will wither and die. Therefore, the farmers' families will suffer because they don't have any food to eat. So if they're not patient with their crops, they will suffer hunger, might not make any profit because a lot of times farmers and stuff will sell some of their product. They won't make any money off of it either. And 2 Peter 3:8-9, Lord is patient. God is very patient with us when we fall down and suffer through our sin. Because we know we're going to suffer with patience. We're going to struggle with things in our life. But God is patient with us and helps us to deal with our sin. I want to give you an illustration of something personal in my life. This one kind of but how in two different situations, you'll see how I was supposed to be patient on a couple of things and whatnot. So here it is. It was May 22nd, 1999. My dad took me to an Indians game for my birthday. And it was kind of a tradition. If the Indians were home on my birthday, we would always go to the game. It was my 21st birthday that year. And kind of the cool thing was, you see they put your name on the scoreboard, stuff like that. Places, kind of had to wait patiently on that because, thinking, is it going to be up there? Is it not going to be up there? And everybody else's names can't come across. So that's kind of, I had to be patient with that too. And it was kind of frustrating because my dad wasn't going to tell me if it was up there or not. It was more like a surprise. So I had to suffer through all those other names. And once it happened, it was pretty cool. I saw my name across the scoreboard. The other part of it was the Indians suffered a heartbreaking loss to the rival, the Tigers, 6-2. It was hard to be patient and not get angry with the Indians, who struggled all game long. But because we had God on our side, and we kind of knew it was, even though we were suffering, the team was suffering, it was okay because we knew that with God's help, we could overcome it. And we had a great time spending the day at the ballpark. So that was kind of neat. Even though they lost, it was still kind of fun. And, it was still a great time, and spend that quality time with Indians fans, of course. Majority of the people that root for the same team as you do, and spending quality time with my father. That was awesome, and it was worth it. It was worth going through that suffering and patience with the team that wasn't playing very well, and other things that inspire the day. So that was awesome. The second point is running with patience. In Philippians 3:12-14, it talks about that We need to life is, it's kind of almost talking like life is like a flight of hurdles. We need to have patience to get over them. If we do not have the patience, we will trip and not make it over the hurdles. And our everyday lives, we need to run, but have the patience. And if we do not, we will constantly fall down and fall over. And that's kind of why I think it's our lives are kind of like a flight of hurdles. Being a person in track and running hurdles a lot, it was a simple thing is if you were running and you didn't have patience every time that you jumped over one, you would stumble, you'd trip, your back foot would catch, and you would fall down, and you have to get back up and try it again, and it kind of slows your time up, and you kind of fall behind in the race and stuff like that. Well, it's the same way with our lives. There's going to be so many things that are going to be in our way, or obstacles in our way, that we have to get over. But we have to run with patience. We have to be patient with each one to go over each one, because things are going to try to pull us down, and realize we are going to stumble, but we still need to do the best to run with that patience that God is talking about here. And the third and final point is being still before the Lord. In Psalms 37:7 it says, "Wait patiently. By any means, it is not an easy thing to do in our everyday. We always want to try to do things ourselves. That's what the devil wants us to do." So 37:7 is talking about, and it goes, let's say, wait on the Lord and let things happen this time, our time. We need to understand that we need to wait. We need to be patient. A lot of times we'll ask God for things, and they might not happen as quickly as we think they should. Well, we need to be patient and let them happen, because God's got it all figured out. He's got a plan for us, and the devil's going to try to sidetrack us with that, saying, "Come on, you don't need his help. I'll show you a different way you can get that." That's not what it's about. We need to be patient with the Lord, but He's patient with us. Why can't we do the same thing? Why can't we wait patiently for Him like He wait patiently for us? Because when we struggle with things and we stumble and we sin against Him, He's waiting for us to ask for His forgiveness. He waits patiently for that. Why can't we do the same thing in return when we ask God for things in our lives? Why can't we do that in return? Just wait patiently for those things to happen instead of trying to rush things. Because as you could see, as we talked about, and that's how all the two previous points relate back to this one, we'll suffer in patience if we don't wait for those crops. It's the same thing with farmers. If we don't wait for things to grow, then they will fall apart. If we try to rush through our obstacles in our life, we're going to trip over them and stuff like that. So we need to wait patiently for the Lord to help us or to show us the right direction of things that will happen. Things will happen. We just got to wait patiently for Him. It may not always be the result we want, but the Lord is patient with us. And He's always there for us. So we need to do this. We should do the same thing, return for Him, wait patiently for Him. And another illustration, talking about baseball, a baseball player needs to be patient at the plate. When he steps up to the plate, he needs to be still and wait patiently. If he fails to do this, more than likely the pitcher will get him out every time, and life will be so easy for him. So the batter's got to go up there thinking, okay, I got to wait on the pitch. I can't swing too early. I don't want to swing too late. I gotta wait for my pitch. I can't go up there and just swing it everything that comes at me. Same thing in our lives. We can't do that. We just need to sit back, wait patiently, take our time, and not try to rush God into anything, and just kind of let things happen the way they happen. We can pray about those things and hope that they come that way, but we really, really need to just learn to be patient with God on things, maybe even with our friends, our family. No matter what we do, we need to be patient about it. We need to be patient. Just show that patience. And I know it's hard. Patience is one of the hardest things to do, but we can do it, and we need to learn to do that. In conclusion, if we can be more patient and run with patience by being still in the Lord, then He will be able to calm our anger, and we'll win the race. So we just need to sit back, sit back, relax, and let things happen in God's time, not our time. I mean, as we know, patience is one of the fruits of the Spirit. So of the many fruits of spirits, patience is one. That's how important it is to just be patient. Let's close the prayer. Dearly Father, we just thank you so much for blessing us, Lord, for truly, truly blessing us. We know because of the ultimate sacrifice that you made, we are blessed. Lord, I just ask that this video Bible talk just touches one person's life in a way that they learn to be patient at everything that comes their way, Lord. That they'll look to you for patience and guidance and strength to get through whatever they're going through, Lord. I just want this to touch one person's life, Lord, because knowing this could touch one person, plant this seed in them, and touching one person can touch so many lives, Lord. Again, I just thank you so much for the ultimate sacrifice that you have done for us, Lord. And I just hope that these Bible talks really, really touch people. Just teach us how to be patient. Have patience with so many things in our lives, Lord. I cannot stress it enough, and I just thank you for blessing me and blessing everyone that listens to these, Lord. And I ask this in your blessed name. Amen. Have a great week and enjoy, and just keep on sharing them with people, guys. I appreciate all of you so much, and I just cannot thank God enough for you guys. We are truly blessed. Have a great week.